All right, peace and power, Black family. Actually, I think this is the proper way to do it, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't went live in quite some time, so forgive me. But so today's video, as you can tell by is modern day Germany, and this specifically has to deal with the climate in which we live in today. Because, as Nelly Fuller teaches us, if you are black, the world is a prison for you, and that includes the social media world. And if anybody's familiar with the concept of being in a prison, you understand that your whole life is essentially ran by someone else, right? Even your whole thought patterns, when you eat, when you sleep, what you eat, how you eat, when you bathe, what you bathe with, you know, if you can collect rainwater to bathe, all of these things are controlled and manipulated by the people within that prison. And so the prison in which we live as African people is the system of racism, white supremacy. That is the prison in which we live. And I remember a few idiots the other day were on my page, this page, YouTube page, talking about, oh, this dude is delusional. This dude is stupid. Talking about, in reference to how I was saying how my Instagram is constantly being targeted, and how I was being shut off doing Instagram lives, and they were cutting off my mic, and et cetera, et cetera. And so today, as I go live every Sunday, I went to go live on Instagram, and I was met with this message right here. Okay, now I don't know, I'm not sure if you can see the message. I'm not sure. Should I do the phone this way? Give me a second, family. Somebody let me know how it looks doing this way. Okay, maybe I need to do it this way. Hold on. Should I do it this way, family? This way? I figured it was this way. I figured it was the long way. Alright, hold on. Oh shit, what am I doing? Give me a second, family. Anyway, so I say all that to say this. As African people, we have nothing to explain to Europeans. Europeans understand the system in which we live. It is us who do not understand the system in which we live. So those trolls that came on my page last week talking all that stupid stuff, talking about, oh, this guy's delusional. They do little things like that. They make little comments like that because they know black people, we gonna go read the comments. Like, we have a saying, oh, I'm just here for the comments. Right? That's what we go to pages for, to read the comments and get the reviews. And so they understand that when they leave little stupid troll comments like that, it plays on our psyche, right? Like this book right here is a very good book I'm currently reading right now. It's called The Island of Memes, Haiti's Unfinished Revolution. And so what it talks about, what the definition of a meme is, and how a meme, right, plays on your psychological principles and values, and how it shapes your mind and your thinking. And it also is a reflection of the world in which you live, right? So a meme is very, very powerful. Like, we like to think, oh, it's just social media. It's nothing serious. If it wasn't anything serious, they wouldn't be blocking me on almost every social media platform. If it wasn't anything serious, they wouldn't be, constantly attacking our platforms. It is serious, because once I'm able to click something in your mind and make it be like, oh, wait a minute, I never thought about Gucci like that. Wait a minute, I never thought about Prada like that. I never thought about wearing diamonds like that. Maybe I should stop doing that. That now begins to trickle down to their bottom line, because we are the biggest consumers worldwide. African people in the continent, off the continent, in the Caribbean, we are the biggest consumers. We don't produce anything. We don't produce anything. Everything we purchase, okay, even the fruits that go back into Africa, they take them out of Africa, bring them to Europe, and then sell them back to us. This is a fact. The diamonds, the gold, the coltan. So when we're able to shape people's way of thinking, we're able to shape their mindset, That is dangerous to the status quo. That is dangerous to racism, white supremacy. Therefore, they must stop that shit. They must put a hold on it. These memes that we're making, these videos that we're making, that's why we got to be very, very careful. Very careful with the type of, information that we put out there. Because it can, you know what? I think I'm gonna go to well, nah. We must be very, very careful with the information that we put out there, because again, this information shapes our way of thinking. I remember not too long ago, we had this thing in our community where the memes were niggas be like, or bitches be like. That was a big thing in our community. And they were all negative memes. Niggas be like, bitches be like, all negative memes. And you can hear this resonate in people's conversation. People will be like, oh yeah, niggas be like, bitches be like, and you like, damn. And here's the thing about it. Not that we should give a fuck, but you don't think white people are seeing these memes as well? And it's playing in their mindset too? Oh, niggas be like, oh, that's really what y'all like for real. Even though that's not who we are as a people, although it may be an exaggerated joke or whatever the case may be. And so we put out the type of vibrations that allow people to treat us this way. Because again, we internalize it. Well, this is how niggas be like for real, so I guess that's just what we is, right? Or this is how bitches be like, and that's just what we is. And then white people internalize it and say, well, that's what y'all niggas are anyway. And so this is what I'm going to talk about in my lecture with Brother Quasi. The one is being sponsored by Coded Black, Brother Commotion. We got that lecture coming up in Atlanta. February 16th, Sunday from 1 to 7 in Atlanta in the West End. We're going to talk about Maafa, okay, which is a Swahili word for disaster, and Sankofa, which is a West African word for to remember, to go back and fetch it, which basically is a form of history. And so we have to talk about these things. A lot of people feel that we're wasting our time on social media. Oh, all you do is get on social media. All you do is post. You begin to see the real impact of that when people in Zimbabwe hitting you up and saying, brother, I never looked at colonization like that. I never looked at slavery like that. I never learned this before. I never knew the power of Haiti and this. And when you got people in the UK hitting you up, that's when you really begin to see, oh man, this social media, it ain't, because we like to downplay. Oh man, you just a social media, you just a nigga online just making memes and making videos. And not knowing that this is, your phone could be powerful or powerless, depending on how you use it. This is Pan-Africanism. This is Pan-Africanism. This is the way to connect with African people globally. Globally, in the Caribbean. And I've had people hit me up in Jamaica. I've had people hit me up in Trinidad. I've had people hit me up in St. Thomas. I've had people hit me up in Zimbabwe, in South Africa, in Morocco, as far as Asia. Black men in Asia who are obviously in the army, but in Asia. This is Pan-Africanism. If you want to know how to use your phone, use it to connect and build and educate other African people. But when you use it to do stupid shit, of course, you're going to get a million views like Boom Gang and all those other one-hit comedians or whoever the hell they is. They come along, they do some stupid stuff. They jump in the store and be like, blah, blah, blah. Knock over some groceries or something. And, we love that shit. And white people love it too. That's how white people support it. And then boom, takes off. You done. You million followers, but when you talking unapologetically, right? Even to so-called pro-black people, because we got a lot of so-called pro-black people who be saying they pro-black, but when you really hit them with that real, they're like, man, they're not really pro-black at all. It is a fad to them. It's something that they're playing around with. They're really not serious about survival. They're really not serious about economic growth and all the benefits that come with economical growth. So, that's what it is. When you talk in the way that I talk and others like me talk, people who before me talked, You're not gonna be on the stage of BET. Like I hate, one of the things I really hate is when people say, man, you clout chasing. And I'm thinking to myself, I gotta be like that Kevin Hart meme. I'm like, clout chasing what? Because to be honest with you, more people gonna hate me than love me. Like, what do you mean? More black people are gonna be like, I don't like this nigga, because they're comfortable being niggas. More white people are gonna dislike me because I'm revealing the truth. So what clout are you really chasing when you talking pro-blackness? I mean, I'm confused with that statement. It's like, someone please enlighten me. What clout are you chasing? Where am I gonna get? You think BET gonna call me up on stage and say, Brother Hassan, the pro-black person who talks shit about most of our artists and talks about white supremacy, and white supremacy is the one cutting our check? If you are still in the room, hit thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and all those good things. Hit those buttons, please, s'il vous plaît. But yeah, like, I don't understand. Notification buttons, whatever they call it. I don't understand. Y'all really think that this is gonna bring some type of what fame? Do you know what going against the system or going against white supremacy gonna get you? It ain't gonna get you no real money. I can tell you that, because everybody be like, man, you clout chasing, or you trying to scam the community. Scam the community for what? You know how much you gotta beg Negroes just to support you? We understand when black people take on the responsibility, because it is a responsibility, of giving a service, specifically a service dedicated to only black people, understand that you're taking a risk. I need to say that again. When you are specifically taking on the service or providing a service for black people, you are taking a risk. Why? Because we are the most wishy-washy motherfucking people on the planet. Period. So when someone says, I'm doing something specifically for black people, understand this person really does care about the black community. Because if not, they would say, well, I heard somebody tell me one time, this person was supposed to be pro-black. This is why I said we got a lot of fake pro-blacks. The person said, buy black and sell to everyone. I said, whoa, I don't like that. I don't like that analogy. And he was like, why not? I was like, because if we're buying black, which is understandable, but we're selling to everybody, aren't we selling our cultural product? And they were like, yeah. I was like, I don't feel comfortable selling my cultural product to everybody. It's a cultural product. We are already in a system that assimilates and takes away everything, or not assimilate, appropriate everything away from us. I don't think I want to be in a system and then be giving away my cultural product like that. I think we should keep that, with us. And the person was like, well, you know how we are. I get it. And then, you got Negroes in my comment section. Listen, got me some green juice right here. Trying to stay healthy as I go into my 40s. Yeah, I'm going into my 40s. So, trying to stay healthy, trying to stay lean, And it's not that bad either. Not that bad. I made it myself. But as I go into my 40s, healthy African. What I was gonna say, yeah. So I'm not paying attention to the trolls, and you shouldn't either. You shouldn't pay attention to the white liberals. You shouldn't pay attention to the racist crackers. Don't pay. If it isn't in the best interest of your own people, pay that shit no mind. Pay that shit. Their whole job is to confuse you. Their whole job is to throw you off balance. Their whole job is to do any and everything to keep you oppressed and suppressed. That's their job. So if you around here trying to explain yourself to them or explain the situation, white people understand racism. Why do we always feel the need to try to explain racism to them as if they're not the people who perpetrated racism in the first place? White people understand racism. They created the shit. Prior to white people becoming powerful in the world, racism did not exist. People did not identify by race. That was a European thing. They created the idea of race. They created the social construct around race because what is a race? A race is a competition. A race is a competition. Whether it be economically, socially, psychologically, it's a competition. And a competition ultimately can only yield one winner. That's what racism is. That's why race was created. So we constantly waste our time trying to explain to them, man, it's not right why y'all be treating us, man. Why y'all just keep on shooting us? Because that's a part of racism. But we bleed like y'all. Look, we cut ourselves like y'all cut yourselves. I don't get it. Why y'all hate us so much? Racism has nothing to do with hate. Some of the most racist white people don't hate you. They don't hate you. White liberals don't hate you. They want to take advantage of you. They want to stay ahead of you. See, y'all keep thinking it's an emotional thing, and if you cry in front of them, and if you get them to see you as human, then somehow their racism is gonna fucking disappear. Nobody's gonna give up power. Nobody's gonna give up power. And that's what racism ultimately provides, power. It has nothing to do with an emotional connection or a demotional connection. It's about power. And you wasting your time trying to convince them that they shouldn't be racist to you. Okay. So Brother Hassan, did you see? Okay, so yes, I did. I did see Brother Tariq's recent post about Jessie Woo. Now, don't get me wrong. The sister is correct in her statement in saying that Haitians, or I'm speaking as far as Haitians, that some immigrants did help build the country. Now, this sister, in my opinion, has been problematic in some of the things that she has. Like I said earlier, when you are a fool, a goofball, and I'm not calling her a fool, I'm not calling her a goofball, but when you do certain things that are detrimental, that are idiotic in the community, and you put it on social media, you get praise. When you just a buffoon, you get praise. And so her persona, because I know, you know, being the fact that we both from the same city, we know some of the same common people. Her persona that she puts on social media is the one of the fool, the buffoon, but she's not like that in real life. But she throws the buffoon, the, you know, all that shenanigans. So that's problematic because she's using her platform to, you know, essentially keep our people just, you know, dumbfounded. But her statement was somewhat factual. Immigrants, to some degree, specifically black immigrants, have helped build this country. And I know for sure Haiti is one of those countries that, you know, helped found America. But her persona has done a lot of damage to the community and a lot of separation. She has a separatist mentality, which I see a lot of Haitian people who have the platform, who have 250,000, 100,000 followers. They have that same mentality too. You know, that's, you know, oh, African Americans, or, but, you know, so she has that mentality, whatever, like that. But that is what that is, man. You know, what are you gonna do? I mean, what are you really gonna do? But her statement is somewhat factual, to a degree. Haitians did a lot to build this country. I think I might actually make a make an Instagram video about 5 ways that Haiti helped build America. Cause a lot of people sleep on IET, boy. Y'all sleep on Haiti, man. Haiti did a lot. And if y'all haven't got the lecture that I did on the hidden history of Haiti, If y'all haven't got that lecture, you need to check it out, man. People, I'm not even bullshitting. People have been giving me rave reviews about how good that lecture was, and I like to thank the ancestors, and I like to thank the elders for providing this information and making this information and creating this information, man. So with that being said, man, I truly appreciate that, man. And you can cash at me at money $ Hassan 305 Bay, Bey. Hassan is HASSAN 305 Bay, Bey. And cash at me $15 for the link. I'll send it to you. If you want the DVD, cash at me $25 because I gotta pay for the mailing. And it's really $20, but I gotta pay for the mailing. Send it off to you, and there you go, man. It's a very good documentary. Nobody has covered, and this is no disrespect to any elder or ancestor, but there is no documentary by a single person, because 1804 is multiple people talking about the history of Haiti. But there is no documentary by a singular person giving a lecture so profound the way I gave that documentary. And that was only because of the ancestors and the elders. I'm sorry, I seen a comment. I didn't get to read the comment. It says, you should honestly do YouTube streams more. I just might have to, man. I might just have to, man. As y'all can see, Instagram done booted me off from going live. This is now my 9th page. As y'all can see, look. Block me from going live. Block. Ain't that a bitch? This is now my 9th Instagram page that I'm on. So when people say, man, it's just Instagram, man. It's just Instagram, man. Listen, there is power. You gotta read this book right here, man. You gotta read this book, The Island of Memes. Let me read a little snippet out of there about the definition of a meme. Okay, so it says, memes are contagious information patterns in the form of symbols, sounds, and movements that is capable of being perceived by any senses and replicated symbolically, entering the human being's mind and thus altering the behavior, right, in a way that procreates itself. So a meme is like these. These are memes, but these are called veves. These are called veves in Haitian voodoo. And so these memes represent the loas, and the loas are the spirits, right? And so the spirits basically have principles and ideas, like for example, Ogun is the loa, or the spirit of iron and warfare. And so when you deal with that meme, that Ogun, because he's a meme, he's a photo, he's a picture. When you deal with him, you're dealing with warfare. Memes are sounds and expressions, and they make you feel a certain type of way. This book is real powerful, man. It's a real psychological book. He deals with the See, a lot of people dealt with the Haitian Revolution from the historical standpoint, but the brother Wade Nobles, he dealt with it. And I got to do a book review on this. I haven't done a book review in a while, man. I'm slipping. I'm slipping, family. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are like, man, you need to be on this, but I'm sorry. I do got 2 kids. You know, I'm a single father. You know, I got a lot on my plate. But I'm trying to give as much information, read as much books, and get to stuff as fast as I can. But understand, I'm a single father. And it ain't easy. And I work a full-time job, you know, like everybody else. And I'm also trying to be here for the community like everybody else. So I try to put in as much as I can, still have time to read. Sometimes I be forgetting to eat. Today I forgot to eat. Today I went the whole day outside. I said, shit, I ain't eat nothing the whole day. It literally slipped my mind. My kids ate, though. I made sure my kids ate. But it slipped my whole mind. That's why I'm drinking this to hold me over to the morning time, because you know you're not supposed to eat at a certain time. But I'm pretty sure most of y'all know that anyway. But yeah, man, like it's just so many things that be happening. And I specifically put my kids to sleep a little early tonight so I can get on Instagram Live and build with the people. But so now I'm on YouTube. But anyway, I'm not gonna bore y'all all night with relative stuff about my life, because my life is just my life. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. If you haven't got the documentary, definitely hit me up. Definitely hit me up. Trust me. Share this video, like, comment, subscribe. Um, you know, just know that I do this for us. If I didn't feel that we can be the people that I know we are, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't put as much time and money into what I do. Because a lot of time the money does go. Like, for example, the Atlanta vacation. Ticket sales haven't been what I expected them to be. And also, there's 3 people involved in the lecture. So the money for this event has to essentially get split 3 ways, right? And the ticket sales haven't been what they, were projected to be. And with that being said, I'm coming out of pocket to travel to Atlanta to do this lecture. And most likely, might not even make no money. I might even go in the hole to do this lecture. But that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's what it's about. Yeah, I'm from Miami, but I don't live in Miami anymore. Due to, certain circumstances. So I don't live in Miami anymore. But I'm definitely from the crib. I'm definitely from 305, definitely from Dade, but I don't live in Miami anymore. But with that being said, until next time, family, think black, stay black, love black, support black, and that's real African black power.